Welcome to this hub of greatness called Don't Be Afraid, the podcast that talks about what's good, hot, trending, and important in the tech space in Nigeria, Africa, and the world. Hello guys, good afternoon. This is Jamila here, and I have with me
Tolu.
And today we are going to be talking about Metaverse. Metaverse.
What are we talking about?
Metaverse.
Oh,
Metaverse.
Okay.
Metaverse.
Just in case I missed.
It's like in everybody's faces at this moment. I don't think I know of anyone that doesn't know of Metaverse. Maybe we have them, but I mean, they must have heard the word Metaverse.
Yes. Okay. So we're talking about Metaverse.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case Okay. All right. In case the 4 or 5 times you said it, they didn't hear it. So
yes, true. Now they've heard it, and there's no excuse.
Exactly.
And what would I really say Metaverse is all about? I think, simply put, it's an internet or a digital world where there's me in reality, and then I have an avatar in the digital world where...
Wait. Sorry. I shouldn't interrupt you. Roll back. What is an avatar? Please, I'm old. What is an avatar?
An avatar is... Should I call it a cartoon? Simply put, I would call it a cartoon.
Okay.
A cartoon.
All right.
A representation of me, but not in Jamila's form. In a character, in a cartoon character.
Okay. Alrighty. So we're talking Tom and Jerry.
No, not Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is play. I would say would I say Ben 10 or Naruto kind of avatar?
Okay. Alright. So you mean like a character, a
cartoon character.
A cartoon character that looks real.
Yes, that looks real.
Okay, got you. Yes. Yeah, sorry. So I'll shut up now.
I mean, that's digital world.
Okay.
Having fun. I'm meeting people that I really wouldn't meet on a normal level. I'm meeting Jeff Bezos. I'm meeting the President of America.
Ooh.
I'm meeting really top people that I wouldn't really meet in the real sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing games. I'm exploring, literally.
Alrighty.
That is what Metaverse is for the basics, like for the simplest term.
Okay. For me, I know you didn't ask me, but I'm going to tell you anyway what it is.
Feel free.
Thank you very much. I think the Metaverse, when I first heard about it, the first time I heard about it was when Facebook changed their name.
Yeah.
And I think that was what really propelled it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And everybody, and I got to be honest, my first reaction was a bit of fear. Was that, oh my God, what is this thing about? We're struggling enough with this real world, and now you're about to take over, and you guys, Facebook, you're taking over, and suddenly, you're about to go and create something else.
Yes, and really different.
Yep, and did a bit of research and understood that, first of all, smart move on their part, because what they've done is it's like calling the way we now call noodles Indomie. Mm-hmm. So that's what they've done. Is that it's not something that they themselves own.
Yeah.
But it's a name that everyone's talking about. And for me, it's about and again, they're not the first ones. They're not the only ones playing in that market. So, I mean, when you look at it, Microsoft, for example, has been doing this and playing and investing in it since 2015.
Yeah.
And a lot of other companies, Apple's got their own play coming in, Google's got theirs, and there are all of these players out there. And what it really brought home for me on that sort of made me see that it's not just one world.
Yeah.
So it is, the way I sort of see it is it's another platform.
Yeah.
But that it is now a 3D platform. Right now, when I interact, let's say on Instagram, what I interact with, or on Facebook or whatever when I do my chat, I do it on text base. The Metaverse is now a 3D world. So some people here will have played SimCity.
Yeah.
Or some people who are my age and stuff, and my age is sorry, that's the network got bad there. That some people will remember Second Life. And it's that it is a 3D virtual world that just exists up on the internet. And it's not just one world. So different people are creating these platforms. The same way that you go in and you interact with Instagram. Yeah. Or you go and interact with TikTok. Or you go and interact with Facebook. So it's different platforms, just that the terminology, just the same way we talk about social media, and all of these are social media. Yeah. All of these different platforms people are creating are metaverses. And that's it. So that's the first thing that comes to mind for me. But then on those worlds, because it's 3D, what you then have is you create a character, a representation of yourself. So like anybody I know you guys can't see me, but I'm like 6'3". I've got 6-pack.
Oh wow.
Well, you're saying I'm lying?
No, I mean.
Yeah. Okay. So we move on. So I can basically create a character on there that represents me.
Yeah, that you want.
Yes. So it's supposed. I mean, in theory, I should be creating a character that
is you.
Thank you. So, bald. Gray in hair. Yeah. Still have the 6-pack.
Oh no.
But just buried deep into many bare bellies and stuff. And that's what it's supposed to be. Okay. So I know I've gone a long way around, but it's that thing of, because honestly, when I first heard about it, as I said, from Facebook, that thing, my first reaction was fear. Was about, oh my God, what the hell is this thing? But the more that I've become aware of it, the way I've become able to rationalize it is, it is almost a 3D version, a 3D world. Okay. It's social media, but 3D. So that which gives me the chance to immerse. Yeah. It's to take that next level. Because as we've done, everybody's had to deal with COVID and that lack of connection. Yeah. And so from a working point of view, you've been able to do your video calls and all that. You do your FaceTimes and stuff. But it's still 2D. 2D. Here's a chance to really, to immerse, so you're there. You're no longer just flat. You're real. Not real. So that's what the metaverse is for me.
Okay, so you said something around creating a character, bald, beards, 6-packs, but if how would I put it? Say you don't really have 6-packs. Doesn't mean that there's a possibility that I can have a character, an imaginative character. I'm not slim, I'm not tall, I'm very short, I'm a short lady.
But you're beautiful.
I'm beautiful, I know that. Oh my goodness.
Good things come in small packages.
Thank you. So I can create an imaginative character of myself. Say I want to be tall, and I can create a tall, slim, shapy character of myself in the metaverse. But in reality, that is not who I am.
Yes, and absolutely. And
so that's like escaping from my physical real shape and then having another character of me.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll talk, it brings in a lot of conversations about, the reality of the connection. Yeah. But it's that chance to sort of say that, it is, you can be anything. Right now, and you've talked about it, you could be 6 foot or you could be shapely, whatever it is, but you could even go further. Right now, okay, in the real world, we're struggling we're struggling. We are challenging the reality of our gender labels. He, she, them, artwork and stuff. Yeah. So in the metaverse, you can surpass that. Okay. And if you think about it, because it's a virtual world, because it's not a real world, why must you have 2 legs? Why can't you have 3 legs? Why can't you have wings?
Wow.
So why can't you have 1 eye and all that kind of stuff? Yeah. So it is the opportunity to create a character character, a representation of you. The danger is that thing of whether or not it's real
or not.
Yeah. So, it's, are you back to the catfishing day, the thing of, what is it? Dating sites where the person's pretending to be all these things and isn't that. So it is, I said, it's a sort of a way.
You just made me.
Yeah. But yes. So short answer, I never give short answer. But short answer is yes, you can. I mean, from my impression, you can be anything. I remember I was at some conference and a lady was talking talking about the metaverse, and it was quite interesting because, the lady she was quite, she was a woman. She had a bit of body on her. And when I was seeing, and then at the end of her talk, she then showed her avatar. And the avatar was not big.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was interesting for me. That's sort of like, the psychological things about, is this a chance for you to perfect
yourself?
Yes. In the things that you're not. Yeah. So short answer, yes.
Yeah.
It's
just giving. And then if there's a possibility of coming out of the digital world, like, oh, see, you're actually slim, or you're actually big, or you're actually this or that.
Exactly.
Wow.
And then also, the whole point or the benefit of it is connection. You read everywhere and they tell you about human beings are about connection. We're social animals. If one thing that we've learned throughout the whole period of the lockdowns and COVID is that we don't deal well in seclusion.
Yes.
And so if we look at the metaverse and park all the concerns but look at the benefits of it, you mentioned, being able to connect with Jeff Bezos, and those are the big names and stuff. And please, if you can connect with him, please send him my way.
No problem.
What do you call it? I need a bit of cash, but no, but even from the point of view of just being able to connect with people, my brother, who's a lot younger than me, has friends that he made back in the days of Facebook. People he never met, he'd never known, but he met them around the world. Yeah. And it's that. But now you're able to do that on a 3D thing. So it's taking it even further. And that idea of being able to connect with different people around the world. Yeah. And just create that connection. I think that's how I've gotten. That's how I'm. To use it. That's why I'm. Don't be afraid. Yeah. Of it. I was afraid before,
but don't be afraid.
But now, now I'm don't be afraid.
But then it also begs: is it really worth the hype?
Good question. Have you ever? For me, I think whether it's worth the hype or not, I think it's here.
Yeah, it is here. Like, it's in our face. Oh, Gemini, this is Metaverse. Take it or not. You like it or not, it's in your face.
And if you consider that the people like, I think Facebook or Meta, as they call themselves now, last year invested $8 billion into this.
That's some big money.
That's big money. Those guys aren't, and if you look at even Microsoft's investment since 2015, these guys are banking on it. And so they're not it's going to be hard for it not to happen. Yeah. So is it worth the hype now? Have you ever been on it? Have you had a chance to go onto it?
No, really, I don't. I haven't.
Yeah, no, I think I was on it recently. It just shows you how much that I don't even know if I was on it or not. Some colleagues a colleague set something up, and I put on the glasses and all that kind of stuff. And I'll tell you, yes, there's the ways of how you have to access it. So it's not like, the Instagram that you log on to. But I was on it and I was talking to different people about it. And yes, there is that belief that
it is worth the hype.
Yeah, but it's interesting. But then there's also those who don't believe it is. For me personally, I just think it's something that whether you like it, or you don't.
It's here.
It's here. It's like not like in TikTok. It's not like in Instagram.
Yeah,
it is here. You're gonna have to deal with it. So that's it.
So do you? I think there's a possibility that we would have like opportunities for Africa. I heard that there is Ubuntu land in the metaverse. That is a big thing for Africans, for we Africans.
You see, again, not to be contrary, I was sort of my reaction is very much devil's advocate. Yes, I think Ubuntu Land's been done by a company out of South Africa called Africa Rare. Africa Rare. But right now, I wonder if it's just a land grab, if it makes sense, because you've got the Facebook Metaverse that's going to come.
Yeah.
Apple's going to launch their own. Google's going to launch their own. And with the kind of money, it's great that Ubuntu, and it's great there's an African player in there.
Yeah.
But will it last? I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Exactly. But I think there's that element of, it's great to see Africans playing there.
Yes.
But I also think that...
It's a big fit for us.
Yeah. But I also think that there's... From an individual point of view, I think there's so many other places that you can play. It's to be in the Facebook one, to be in the Apple one, and just because so I'll step back and give you an example. Some universities in America are already running classes on the Metaverse.
Oh, really?
Yes, proper classes. There are universities that are giving out the VR headsets to their students, because of the need to understand it and to do with it.
That is so cool.
Yeah. And so, and there's predictions that, that's going to be the way of working. That you're going to be, as we do this working from home thing, imagine that, you now have to be able to connect on the Metaverse. That's where you're going to do your meetings. And so I think that's where the opportunity is for Africans.
Come in.
That's the thing is that as individuals, you need to be set up to do this.
Yeah.
You need to be set up to, how do I access it? Because if we're going to be working with people around the world, and that's going to become the de rigueur way of working, you got to be hooked up. So yeah. So as I said, hype or no hype, it's here. It's coming.
Well, it is here already anyways.
Yeah.
So that is it on this episode of What is Metaverse?
Oh, no, I have one question.
Oh, okay.
You're afraid or not afraid of it?
I'm not. Well, I'm afraid of the fact, I think I am. I'm afraid of the fact that people will run away from reality and be so immersed in the virtual world that they forget that, I have a real life problem or a real life thing going on with me, which, I just feel like there should be a balance in between anyways.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, on tech news, we have tech news for you guys. Remember also we're giving you guys the latest trending news on tech. And yes, we have that. Tolu.
Okay, what's new? What's new? What do I need? Tell me, what do I need to know?
Netflix cuts 150 US-based jobs after losing subscribers.
It's that's US based now. That's fine. I'm in Africa. I don't care. Let them bring the jobs over here, please. Be earning dollars.
Okay, Yay. And then there's also I see something. There's also Facebook, other platforms asked to curtail online hate speech by Nigerian government. It says Facebook had done nothing to curtail the activities of separatist group Indigenous Information Minister.
Yeah. So back to that thing of what do you call it? Who is are these platforms actually monitoring and is it monitoring the conversations and the need for them to do it? Okay. Interesting. Okay.
If this is happening here, do you think there's a possibility that this would happen in the metaverse, like hate speech and stuff?
Oh goodness, it's already happening.
Is it?
Oh yes, there are people who are already complaining about being sexually harassed. So
whoa.
Yeah, it's okay. Sorry, not to digress or what you call it or get all fatalistic, but I think we're just flawed as human beings. We're just flawed.
Naturally.
Exactly, and all the good things that we come in as human beings, unfortunately, we also bring a lot of negatives with it.
A lot of baggage.
A lot of baggage with it. Yeah. So.
All right, people. Thank you for listening in. And remember, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on our episode today. And this is the
end. So don't
be afraid.
Okay.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye. You guys, thank you so much for listening in. I hope you had a good time because we sure did over here. Don't forget to like, share, follow us up on social media, and drop your thoughts on today's topic. We would very much love to hear what you have to say. Remember, whatever it is you want to achieve, don't be afraid.